why don't smokers get COVID? They seem immune around the world to COVID. So let's just check what the proteins are, see what they're identical to, and see if we can make sense of why tobacco would be a preventative agent for COVID symptoms. So they said they put the 2 vials of proteins, the 2 different proteins found on the COVID-19 virus, and they put it into a DNA machine. And then the DNA machine analyzes the amino acid sequence in order of these proteins and then publishes it on a piece of paper and then publishes what they're identical to. And they show you in the research study what they're identical to. And this was an aha moment for these researchers 6 years ago. It's like, oh, now we know why smokers seem immune to COVID. They said the spike proteins of COVID ordered from China and the UK, there's 2 of them. S1 and S2 is what they called them in science papers. Spike protein 1, spike protein 2. They said they're identical to 2 snake venom proteins called the cobra toxin from the king cobra and from the crate snake in China called bungaro toxin. Both of these venom proteins, when you looked them up in research papers, what do they do in a human or in a mammal? They're both classified as neurotoxins, meaning they only affect nerves. But they affect specific nerves that control an animal's breathing or a human's breathing to make you appear to have a respiratory arrest or respiratory condition. Anybody hypoxic? Anybody in Australia, around the world, put those little pulse oxes on your finger for the first time in your whole life? No one ever owned one before in your life until COVID. Now you're all watching your oxygen levels fall as you can't breathe. They said these venom proteins in these 2 snakes target the spinal cord of a mammal and suppress the animal's ability to contract their diaphragm and heart to draw in air, which is what you all had as COVID symptoms. Then they said it also explains why you lose your taste on your tongue with COVID. Those same venom proteins bind to the nerves in your tongue that taste, and it blocks your ability to taste. If they get into your olfactory bulb in your nose, you won't be able to smell. If it gets in your ear, you won't be able to hear. If it gets inside your brain, you can't remember crap. This is how this works. And the cells they target, these 2 venom proteins, they said they target specific switches on all your cells of your nerves to turn off the cell's function. So if that cell's designed to taste, it shuts it off. If it's designed to smell, it shuts it off. If that cell's designed to contract the heart, it shuts off the contraction mechanism. If it's to contract your diaphragm, it shuts that off. And those switches are called alpha 7 NACHR receptors, and the N stands for nicotine. These are nicotine receptors. And they said, oh my God, all the tobacco users around the world that are smoking or using tobacco every day, they have plenty of nicotine in their body binding to those receptors and keeping the cells on. And then the venom can't bind to them. This is why people aren't getting COVID who use tobacco.